Hong Kong is recognized internationally as a stunning city and a well-liked location for luxury shopping, but this city-state is abundant and it has a rich history and culture and much more. Hello and welcome to Z. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. More to offer than mouth-watering dim sum and a Hong Kong's beautiful cityscape features, and it has an energetic characteristic that is challenging to define, whether it's a business or a historic temple selling a brand new electronic product or a guy is seen carrying a bird in a cage. There is something new and intriguing around every corner. Hong Kong has a rural view. Hiking on a mountainside with trees, beautiful beaches, islands, and fisheries in the old ways. Hong Kong as a special administrative officer area provides an interesting study of the influences of ancient Chinese culture as well as its own perspectives and background different from mainland China's. Hong Kong is without a doubt one of the most beautiful cities on earth. With a movie of the finest sights in Hong Kong, you can find out things to do and see, as well as the top destinations. First place, when you first arrive in a Victoria Peak, it's simple to get distracted in a new environment. The particulars this seems sense considering the prevalence of activities and sites to visit, but it also entails that you fail to see the bigger picture image, which is simple to overlook. Life is more than just the physical. When you travel to Hong Kong's, even if you only catch a peek of Victoria Peak, the larger image in vivid color, the concrete and steel of the city may be glass in contrast to the lush, gorgeous woodland together with the deep ocean blue, and the contrast is breathtaking at any time of year throughout the year. Victoria Peak's view is stunning throughout the day. The city is organized as though it were huge. You'll get a great view of a toy for children. City lights shining against the night while you're there. Of the ocean at night, be sure to see the vast park at the peak, which has many lookouts. Once you've had your fill of the outdoors, turn to civilization. The Galleria and the Peak Tower, which includes a deck with an observation, retailers and restaurants, music, too. Nothing compares to the Symphony of Lights. A bright and musical performance with none contrasts with the Symphony of Lights. Occurs every night at 8 p.m. from Sim Shot Sea Promenade has a light show. A 15-minute show that is illuminating Victoria's view of the skyline of Hong Kong. Display at the harbor with lights and lasers runs from Causeway Bay all the way to in the heart of Hong Kong. Locate your preferred a perfect Sims shot at Eating Promenade, or even if you time it correctly, you can take a jump boat tour along Victoria's coast. The harbor offers the greatest views of the light. Sims chat performances will be paraded seeing Victoria Peak as the majority of the buildings have lights on top of them. The performance takes place on Hong Kong Island. Day at 8 p.m., so be sure to arrive early to secure the ideal location. Music. 3. Taking a journey to the Huang Tai Sin Temple. Destination's history is fantastic. However, when you wish to learn more about the additionally present Huang Tai Sin Temple, well, I'll give you this chance, and it is a must-see on every trip to Hong Kong. It is a former Buddhist temple, initially built in 1920, after which replaced in 1968. So what are you seeing? Ideas for architecture and religion in the 1960s. Consequently, it's a great way to find out more about contemporary history and how did contemporary Hong Kong form. A's main objective is to observe daily life. If you pay a visit to one of Tyson's temples, won't really understand much of the temple's architecture or activities if you are not a Buddhist, though that implies that you cannot participate in this shrine. Is devoted to the deity of might of the Tao, curing the complex via racing and illness. Is composed of several gigantic buildings with individual decorations. When put it to work, you'll surely see luck. Locals and teller light incense in the corridors. If you're there privileged to travel during the fall, you was able to have a glimpse of the festival done in honor of the gods. For you may have noticed a large Buddha. Furthermore, images of the Tiantin Buddha referred to as the huge Buddha, but nothing makes you more aware of the statue's size. It took 12 years to make one in person. One of the biggest Buddha sculptures in the world, the vista is surrounded by acres of vegetation. Stunning views of the trees and the ocean. This is the best place to take pictures. The iconic image from your travels to an opposition to the most amazing landscape where the large Buddha is situated above the Poland Monastery on the island of Lantau, which you must traverse on foot. The monastery's monument was on your way there, established in 1906, and included numerous amazing architectural aspects, such like the Bodhisattva Mandala Hall, and the Buddha's main shrine hall is in front of you. Snapshots of the sitting while looking up Buddha. Be sure to read this section. Details about Hong Kong's past 5. The beaches, 3 fake bays. Although not everyone connects Hong Kong with beaches. You don't need to. You must go far to witness some breathtaking, even if there is not long expanses of soft sand, quite crowded. The beach at Ray, Hong Kong's most popular beach, is Paul's Bay. Providing stunning views and an excellent swimming location. Spent the day there. Here, richness and elegance are added. Style that is distinctive to Hong. Popular eateries and shops in Kong surrounding the narrow band that encircles the seashore and looks out into the broad beach with casual outdoor eating observing the ocean. A weak person is a fantastic location for a pizza. Large wave bait is a different nearby beach for a beach day. The water is flowing in gradually to create a large U-shaped residence with a stunning beach in contrast to the bay. This location has a lot more walking within. Easygoing and relaxed attitude at a section of the well-known Dragon's Back Trail. Swimming at the huge wave bay. A common vacation destination is the ocean. The path leading to the parking lot at the beach's backside offering fish and some delicious foods at the parking lot area. Scheduled buses are available, and once in a while, a cab will carry you home to the town. 6. The well-known Star Boat in Hong Kong, founded in 1880, is expensive. Not much than a couple Hong Kong dollars to ride it. Being among the top deals in the town. Victoria Harbor is really busy. Chug quiz, or with chips of various sizes, as the Star Ferry expertly walloped by. Despite all odds, commanders avoid collisions. It's hard to avoid being struck by the tall structures on Hong Kong Island. Mountains rising up behind it prior to you as you move through the primary route from Kowloon to the island of Hong Kong, or more specifically, Simschat City. The sea breeze is very strong in the center, attractive, and the open spaces are wonderful. Fantastic remedy for the cities. Restricted bounds are unimportant. About booking a ferry reservation every few minutes over the entire, making it simple all day and into the evening to obtain a good location at the front, or as they travel by train from Central. Simschat Suite is comparable awe-inspiring sights on the way back. An illumination in Hong Kong's Symphony of Lights if you arrive sufficiently late into the evening's 360-degree display of skyscrapers, being impacted by laser beams on one of these on either side of the harbor. One of the city's free attractions, most well-liked nighttime activities in Hong Kong, music. 7 dragons support the well-liked dragons. You travel through some of Hong on a back trek. The most stunning natural areas in Kong. A section of the Blue Sea seen on a clear day long enough to reach Lama Island. Hiking is just difficult enough to provide you get a decent workout without exhausting you fully. Into the route into Taiwan, following the mountain summit, traversing a number of beaches featuring Sheko Beach and Big Wave Bay. Anywhere along the journey, you can swim and then continue hiking or terminate it at both beaches. The stroll is among the most popular, uncomplicated in Hong Kong, with several platforms for viewing along the route where one may observe the views and take pictures of the fishing community in Teo. Hong Kong is a bustling city, yet if the area is packed, looted, and noisy, rush and too many people surround you, a trip to the fishing village of Teo is the ideal treatment, which you'll taste an opportunity to experience life at a slower pace. Pause, take a breath, and look at Hong Kong has likely already left this area. When you're there, eat some fresh fish. There are no roads in Teo's fishing village. Rides in theme parks or flashing yin indications that this is a small community. Residents welcome guests with open arms, yet have separate lives. Ride a boat with a guide around the town. Natives dine at the neighborhood market. You'll find some of the finest seafood ever if you try it when you're there. It's a fantastic way to assist the as well as the way of life of residents, obtaining some solitude prior re-entering Hong Kong's busy streets. Music is designed to resemble a Tang period garden. This displays Pierre's riches in addition to its distinctive cultural water from pagodas. Pavilions and features are both featured. and the serenely situated garden and breathtaking setting as you explore the historic Nanoleon Gardens. 8th century style creations are what you get. A peek into China's former splendor, the arrangement of these gardens, and the fact that this was a golden age of China times, both culturally and economically, may want to visit while you're there. The nunnery in Kailan that has a trendy and well-liked vegetarian restaurant. 10. Sims Way is a retail store and Kowloon's entertainment district, most southern district, that provides giving tourists a genuine taste of Hong Kong. The Tsimshatsui neighborhood is a combination of businesses and culture that reflect Hong Kong. The main street in Kong is Nathan Road, a street running through the neighborhood and eateries along both sides of it. Shops and other unique companies' high-end stores may be discovered on if you're nearby Canton Road, searching for the finest quality Hong Kong guarantees and Hong for the Clock Tower. Kong Icon is situated in the locality. Terminus of the Tim Tsimshatsui in the south, the adjacent cultural complex is the major cultural hub of the nation, including tourist destinations like the Hong Kong Space Museum, as well as the Waterfront Museum is fantastic. Location where you may see the nightly light display that shines on buildings and the night sky into the twilight over the bay.